Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Brad, we got a request from somebody. I had a lady contact us, Donna Anton, A-N-T-O-N, and her husband had frozen shoulder syndrome, and now he's come out of it, and his shoulder's still tight, and he's having a lot of pain.
Okay.
So we're going to show her a progression of 5 stretches she can do for the shoulder. This is a progression, by the way. You start with one and go to the next, and go to the next.
Okay.
And this will work for a lot of shoulder problems, especially maybe arthritis or anybody who's got a tight shoulder.
Sure.
This is what you're going to want to start off with.
Okay.
All right, number 1. This is going to go. Brad's going to show this one. We're going to work on increasing the bend of the shoulder.
Yep. Or in other words, to get it to go up overhead, and you can put it on the table or a countertop. I'm going to use a ball just so you can see what I'm doing. And you can use a ball, but you don't need to. I'm going to push, and you see how I'm squishing down into the ball? So you're going to push in that direction, and then while you maintain that pressure, you walk out backwards, and the arm shoulder will come up and flex, and then you come forward. Now, if you do this, it should be pain-free. And as you go out, continuing to squeeze the ball, no pain, no pain. Oh, it's starting to hurt. Then you go back up.
Right.
Is that right, Bob?
Yep.
That's how
And
you like
I
to
really
do
want to emphasize that you really don't need the ball, because I don't want people to have to get a ball just for this. So show without it, Brad.
Okay, so I'm doing the same force, and then you may start here, and then you're going to walk out. I'm pushing
Down the whole time.
pushing down into that ball if it was there, and then I'm going to go back up, still pushing down.
Yep.
And how many times do you want to do that, Bob?
You can actually do it 10 times, at least 5. And the idea of this, and that's why I wanted to emphasize that you didn't need the ball, you can do this throughout the day. And you really want to do it like every 2 hours or so, 6 to 8 times throughout the day. I mean, that's the key here is we're remodeling tissue.
Right.
And that's not going to come easy. It took a while to develop, and it takes a while to get out of it. So.
And if you're first starting, you get fatigued or it gets sore or does create pain, then you're going to have to slow down.
Yeah, you're going to have to slow down. Now, once that one's going pretty well, you're going to go to the next one, and that is shoulder extension. So now here, let's say this is the shoulder giving me trouble. So what I'm going to work on is actually you can lock your hands, and you're going to bring it back like this. Pressure on, pressure off. Pressure on, pressure off. Now, for a lot of people, they can't do that. They can't even reach back like that.
Right.
So you're going to start with a cane or a broomstick, or for me, it would be a golf club. So you're going to grab it like this, and you're going to go ahead and push it back this way.
Sure.
Again, up to the pain. Don't be going, ow, 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 ow. Just hit the pain and then come back again.
Right.
Good posture while you're doing this.
Right.
Pressure on, pressure off. Pressure on, pressure off.
Good.
What's the other way, Brad?
Well, can you take it and just grab like this? So you can't reach to grab your hands, but you could bridge
Sure.
and then do this.
I'm open to all ideas.
Sure, you're getting the same motion.
Yep. The other one is to actually, if you have to picture you have to have a kind of a high countertop or something, right?
Yep.
And you'd put your hand back like this, and you'd actually bend down like this and increase the extension that way.
Yeah, let's say that you have a bookshelf, and you have a bookshelf for Bob.
Yeah.
The bookshelf would have to be this high.
Yeah. And then you bend down like this. That actually works out pretty good. I do it with a bedpost.
Okay.
We have a bedpost, and I grab it like this, and I go like that, and it really works quite well.
Right.
Same thing with that one. You're going to want to do it every few hours, 6 to 8 times a day, 10 times when you do it. And once that one gets to be easy and pain-free, we're going to go to the next one, which is internal rotation. Do you want to show that one, Brad? So you're going to start off with just using your hand to push up like that.
I thought I was going to show it.
Oh, wow, you look like you look confused for a minute.
Yeah, we're going to go up. So internal rotation in this case is like bringing your thumb up your back. So your thumb's right up your spine. The higher you go, the more it stretches. And you may start out just here.
Yeah, you may start out on the butt where you can't hardly even move.
You take your good hand and you help it out.
Pressure on, pressure off. Pressure on, pressure off.
Now, this may get you some sharp pains here. If you do, you do not do it.
Right.
You don't want to injure your shoulder
If
doing this.
if this really hurts, you're going to go back to the other one that you just did, the extension.
Right.
You know, and go back to that for a couple days, and then you find out, oh, now I can go to this one.
Sure.
So, and then, want to take it further yet, Brad?
Yeah, if you can get to the point where you're up to here and the other hand and you want to go farther, it doesn't hurt, but you'd like to go farther, you can take a belt and you put a loop on it, put it through your wrist, so you don't have to hold on to it, and you can relax that hand. Sometimes you need a second person to help you get set up with this. And a leather belt is a more slippery, it works good. And pressure on, pressure off.
Pressure on, pressure off. You could do it with a towel too. You could put a towel here and the towel could pull you up.
Yep.
Whatever, you know, use your imagination, but whatever works. Same thing, if that's just too tender, you're gonna go back to the one previously. So that's how it always keeps working. Each one again 6 to 8 times. The next one is, we're gonna clear the table here, Brad.
Yep.
This one you're gonna lay down, you're gonna grab the hand, this is the painful shoulder, and you're gonna work on flexion. As far as you can go. Pressure on, pressure off.
There you go.
Pressure on, pressure off. Same thing.
And I can't emphasize this enough, is listen to your body. If you do it repeatedly and it feels better each time, go ahead with it. But if it does happen to get more sore and becomes painful, then it's time to back off.
You could do this with a cane too. You could,
Sure.
you know, you could. A cane like this. All right, let's go to the last one. Everything's going well. You progress through all those. Here's the last one. We're going to go up against. I'm going to have you do this one, Brad.
Okay, yep, we gotta get to the wall. There
Okay.
you go.
You want to use this wall right
Yep.
here?
There's a couple ways you can do this. If you got a smooth surface like this, you can put a towel up on the wall. Here's the sore shoulder, and you're just going to slide up and slide down.
Kind of a wax on, wax off. Not really, but
You go up higher as comfort
Yep.
tolerates. You can have a little stretch, but no sharp pains. One thing I like to do is just get a nice little ball that is a little flat, and you can just roll. And I like to roll it right up the forearm and then down. That might be a little easier. Depends on what you like to do. So you got the towel or the ball. The same repetitions, Bob?
yep. Doing around 10 repetitions, again 6 to 8 throughout the day.
Right.
So this is a big time commitment, right?
This
I mean,
isn't
that's
gonna. You're not gonna get through all these in 3 days,
Yep.
probably.
Yep.
This may take a few weeks.
Right, and each time, you know, you got to do the first one pain-free before you go on to the second one,
Right.
second to the third one, and such. So, you know, you got to put the time in, and you'll get the payoff.
Right.
So-
And go back and review the video if you can't remember. You always got it, and you can put it on pause and work with it that way.
Right, sounds good. Thanks for
What
watching.
about Donna?
Oh, good.
You want to say goodbye to her?
Oh, bye, Donna. Sorry.